Have you ever told yourself you'd start tomorrow? That you'd finally change, finally go after the life you dream about. But somehow, tomorrow never comes. This is the story of a young man named Kevin, who learned the hard way that motivation doesn't come before action. It comes after. Kevin was 26, living in a small apartment on the edge of a busy city. He had big dreams of starting his own business, of creating something that would make his parents proud, of building a life that meant something. But dreams were all they were. Every morning he woke up late, scrolled through social media, watched other people living the life he wanted, and told himself, "I'll start next week, when I'm ready." He wasn't lazy in the usual sense. He simply believed he needed to feel inspired first. He waited for that magical morning when motivation would strike. But that day never came. His friends were moving ahead. New jobs, new homes, new victories. Kevin stayed in the same place, stuck in the same chair, pretending to plan his future while doing nothing to create it. Deep down, he knew he was wasting time. But comfort is a powerful trap. What Kevin didn't realize was this. Every time he delayed action, he trained himself to accept less from life. Excuses became habit, and habit became his prison. One afternoon, Kevin sat in a small coffee shop when his old college friend Liam walked in. Liam used to be just like him, full of dreams, short on action. But now, Liam looked different, confident, focused, alive. They talked for a while. Liam told him about the tech startup he'd built, about the failures, about the setbacks, about the nights he wanted to quit. Kevin finally asked, "How did you do it? How did you force yourself to actually start?" Liam smiled. "I stopped waiting to feel ready." You don't need motivation, Kevin. You need momentum. I started with 10 minutes a day, then 20, then an hour. I showed up even when I didn't want to. That's the secret. That night, Kevin couldn't sleep. Those words echoed in his mind. You don't need motivation. You need momentum. The next morning, he made himself a promise. Just 15 minutes of work. No excuses. The first day dragged. He checked the clock constantly, but he stayed. And 15 minutes became 20. The next day, 30. By the end of the week, he had sketched out a small plan for his business. Weeks passed. He built a rough website. It wasn't perfect, but perfection didn't matter. He finally had something real. Soon, Kevin discovered something powerful. The more he forced himself to start, the more he wanted to continue. Discipline, the thing he once feared, began to feel like freedom. He woke up earlier. He stopped scrolling. He focused. He showed up, and slowly, progress appeared. Months passed. The website grew, and one rainy evening, his first sale came in. Just $40, but it lit something inside him. It wasn't about the money. It was proof. Of course, the path wasn't smooth. Some mornings he wanted to quit. Some days felt hopeless. Self-doubt whispered, "Maybe this isn't for you." But Kevin had changed. He understood now. Feelings are temporary, but persistence builds a life. So he kept going. One evening, Kevin met Liam again, in the same coffee shop where the journey began. Kevin showed him everything he built. The growth, the progress, the transformation. Liam smiled. "I told you the hardest part isn't the work. It's starting when you don't feel like it." Kevin nodded. Motivation never came to save me. I had to save myself first. By year's end, Kevin's small project became a full-time business. Not millions, but a handsome amount to prove himself. Not instant success, but earned success. He finally understood what so many people never do. Success doesn't begin with confidence. It begins with a single decision, one uncomfortable step, repeated daily. Until discipline becomes identity, there comes a moment in everyone's life when they realize that waiting is the most dangerous choice of all. Kevin found that moment, and it changed everything. He didn't become great overnight. He became great in the quiet hours, in the lonely moments, while everyone else slept. He learned that discipline isn't punishment, it's the doorway to freedom. And maybe that's the lesson for all of us. You don't need motivation. You don't need perfect timing. You just need to begin, even if it's messy, even if it's small, because momentum grows faster than motivation ever can. And one day, when you look back, just like Kevin did, you'll realize the life you wanted was never waiting for the right moment. It was waiting for you.